All right, my little wonder bugs. Today we're doing the pick a card for who are you going to date next. Stay tuned. Hello, my little wonder bugs. Welcome to my channel. My name is Maria Soul. I'm a witch and a tarot card reader. And here we do, well, at least in this video, we're doing pick a cards. And it is about who you're going to date next. We have 3 piles here. The first pile has citrine. The second pile has amethyst. And the last pile has labradorite. These are the piles that we have here. I may be using other cards to do some clarifications or for extra information, but we'll see how it goes. But other than that, guys, if you're interested in other pick a card videos, just check a video that should pop up here or over there. If you want to look at other pick a card videos that I've done on this channel, which are very good. And if you want a private reading with me, please go to my Etsy store. The link is right here on the screen and or down in the information section of the video. Other than that, it's time for you to pick a card. So you can pick from pile 1, pile 2, or pile 3. I will give you some. All right, so if you find yourself here, that means that you've picked pile 1. Now pile 1 has citrine in it, so that means that citrine is all about prosperity and bringing wealth and stability to your life. So maybe that's what this person that you're going to start dating is going to bring into your life. So let's take a look. So your first card, which is your rune, and that is ice. And your moonology card is Aries. It's time to take action. It's right here. Okay. Now your tarot, we've got the 6 of Swords, the 7 of Wands, the Justice card, and your Good Witch, Bad Witch Oracle deck card, you have the Crossed Witch. Now, with the runes here, I would say that this person that's coming into your life is very stable. They're not going anywhere. They're not moving anywhere at the current moment. So if you're hoping to have somebody that's a little bit more stable and not wishy-washy all over the place, you're going to be getting that most likely. They are very unmoving. But here's the downside to that is that they might be a little bit stubborn in their actions or their lack of action. So, which makes a lot of sense. It's time to take action, and it might be showing us with the moonology here that either you're going to have to be the one to approach this person and actually take action because they're not doing anything about it. So that might be something that you have to look at. Also, it could also be that your partner is an Aries and they're ready to take action, or they want to take action, but they still have that sort of rune of, of staying still, and they're not sure, but they want to take the action. So it could be that you have somebody who has a crush on you, from what I'm reading here, from what I'm getting, that is having a hard time deciding whether or not they want to take any actions, okay? Which makes a lot of sense with the tarot that you have here, with the 7 of Swords and the 7 of Wands. They know they can triumph, they can win this battle, and they can win you over because they have, you have justice there and whatnot. But I feel like the fact that you have the Cross Witch, it might be that they feel that you are intimidating, because the Cross Witch is somebody who is very demanding. They can get upset very easily or feel that they are, they can give that impression. And they might feel like if they take action that you won't receive it in the best light. So you might wanna look at that for anybody that you will be dating or might be dating in the future that is coming up. So that might be an issue for you guys, just to let you know. But with the Justice card, I feel everything will be fine. Everything will turn out the way that it's supposed to. And they might feel like, like this is what's owed to me. Like they want to date you because they're like, I deserve something this good. You know what I mean? And I feel like their approach to you is going to be very, very different. Their approach is going to change. So they might, again, be like stagnant. They're not moving. They're not doing anything. But yet, they take that Aries energy and go like, no, I got to do something about it. Especially since you have the Six of Swords, excuse me, not the Seven of Swords, the Six of Swords, which is about moving on from not a person necessarily, but from a situation. So they might decide, this is not the approach that I want. I have to be a little bit more aggressive. I can't just sit there and do nothing. So yeah, like I'm definitely feeling like they are going to become more aggressive in a good way to show you that they do find you attractive, that they do want to be with you. And that's how I think things are going to pan out. Let's see how they feel about you right now. How does this person feel about Pal 1? Like, how do they feel about them? So they're kind of like up in arms because we've got, this person might be somebody from your past, because we've got the Hangman, the Three of Swords, and we also have the Wheel of Fortune. So this could be somebody from your past. This could be somebody that you've known, that you've been with, or has been like an ex, that it might be coming back into your life that you don't expect right now. So look out, because you might be getting back together with an ex or somebody that hurt you. And I feel that way because of the Three of Swords. Or it could also be that, like, I'm also feeling like maybe they've been hurt in the past and that's why they're not moving forward, and they might not be opening their hearts for that. But with the Wheel, it's letting me know that they really want to achieve that goal. They want to like move forward and sort of not start the cycle again, but maybe start something new with you instead. So I am seeing like renewal with the Wheel here, or just like starting it up from scratch again and just giving it another shot. But like I said, some of you, it's going to be like an ex that's going to come back, and you're probably going to date them. You're probably going to be in their lives romantically. So just be careful with that, guys. Again, you might not want to date this person, but I feel like things will work out because you do have the Justice here card, and you do have, and because of that, you have the opportunity for it to actually work. But they feel like they can't do anything right now because they're stagnant. They've got the Hangman, and they're trying to look at it a different way. And if you notice, it landed right here with the Six of Swords, which is all about looking at things differently, moving from one particular train of thought to another. So definitely you might end up here being with like another, an ex, or somebody who, either an ex or somebody who really just has a poor past relationship experience, and I don't think they have a lot of confidence. I think that's their problem. They're just not very confident about how they can approach you. So yeah, so that could be like a problem that you have to deal with as time goes on in the relationship. And I don't know how you feel about that. I don't know if you want to deal with that. That's up to you guys. But I feel like this person has a lot to offer. But I feel like it's almost as if they have to have that sort of reassurance that they can give you what you want or what you deserve. But I am feeling a good sense of not determination, but desire from them, of wanting to make this work. But they might be like I'm still getting like this sense of not having that self-worth enough to actually like to move forward. So, or you could have also, some of you may have actually hurt them inadvertently. Maybe you've rejected them or something, and now it's like you're getting like this second chance or second wind, or he or she is trying to show up, or show you that he is worthy, or they are worthy. So let's see, what should you do? What should pile 1 do to work this relationship a little bit better and make it work a little bit in their favor? What can pile 1 do? Okay, we've got the 9 of Coins. And the 9 of Coins is somebody who has their shit together. So for you to be able to have this relationship, there has to be a sense of having your shit together, being in charge of your own life. And then the next card we have is the 2 of Swords and the 10 of Wands. So this is going to have to you're going to have to deal with something that maybe you're not comfortable with. So I'm not saying this relationship really the best, but it could be. You might end up having more on your shoulders with this person and having to work this person into a healthy relationship than you're willing to do. Or, well, technically you are willing to do it because you have the 10 of Wands, not Swords. But so that means that you're willing to do it, but it's going to take a toll to like help this person sort of have this sense of worthiness to be with you. And then the 2 of Swords is letting me know that, at first you might be like, well, why do I have to do this? Or why do I have to worry about this about you? Kind of a thing. So there might be like a sense of not even realizing it at first with this person. So they might not even show it that much. But eventually you're going to end up, I would feel that you're going to be you're going to have to pull a lot of the weight in the relationship to make it work. Let me see. Let's see. Is it worth it? Is it worth it for pile 1 to date the next person that comes into their lives? The next person that they're going to date, is it worth it? Is it really worth their time and effort? The 5 of Swords. The 5 of Wands. I would say no. So just be careful with that, because a 5 of Swords is, 5 of Wands is basically a lot of conflict either with yourself or with that person. And that might not be what you're really looking for or really need in your life right now. So I would be a little bit concerned about that. So I would say for some of you, this next relationship is not going to be the best. Obviously, nothing is set in stone, so you could make it work. But at the current moment, I don't feel that this person is really emotionally ready for a relationship. So I would just be a little bit concerned, a little bit worried. And as long as you have that, you are aware of this, I think you can combat it in a positive way and actually make it work. But it's going to take a toll because, of course, you have the 10 of Wands, which is all about working and putting a lot on your shoulders, but it's something that you feel it's worth it or you're passionate about. But there might be a lot of arguing in this relationship because of the 5 of Wands. Your priorities might be different from theirs. So just be careful and be ready for this. Again, the relationship is not doomed. It just means that it's going to have to there's going to have to be a lot more communication between the two of you, especially since you have the 2 of Swords there. And the 2 of Swords is very much of not really listening or not taking any actions or any decisions. So, you guys might have to sit down and really talk things through for that to really work. So that is the reading for you guys. If you have any questions, please let me know down in the comment section. And other than that, much love and blessings. All right, guys. So if you find yourself here, that means that you've picked pile 2. So pile 2 has Amethyst, and Amethyst is good for manifesting and psychic awareness. So this might be your relationship where you have a very strong psychic connection. You know what each other is thinking or wanting or desiring at the moment. So let's see what else we can find out. 1, 2, 3. So your rune is Agos, or otherwise as known as Angel. Then your Moonology card is a time to give rather than take, new moon in Virgo. Okay. Your tarot cards are the King of Swords, the King of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. Your Good Witch, Bad Witch Oracle deck card is the Bat Witch. Here we go. Now, from what I'm seeing here, your partner or your future boyfriend or girlfriend is probably a Virgo or has Virgo energy about them from what I'm seeing here. They are very well put together and very stable in their finances and the way that they pursue their interests. So they might be very analytical, just like Virgo. So, because I'm seeing a lot of that here, especially with the King of Swords. Even though King of Swords is usually an air sign of some sort, but I'm feeling like maybe they have that in their chart from what I'm sensing. I'm also seeing that they are very traditional because of the Hierophant. They're very traditional. They're very close to their family as well. I'm getting like family connections. So this might be like somebody who's not just very well with money, like well off with money, but also I think they're well off in society. So this could be somebody who has a lot of wealth and power, but at the same time is very grounded in who they are and what they offer the person that they are dating. So I'm not feeling a sense of like something that you should be concerned about or worried. I feel like this is actually a very good, stable relationship from the looks of it, or it could be a very stable relationship. But I'm not feeling like there's a lot of excitement here. I feel like this person is just very safe for you. And there's nothing wrong with that, especially if you've had a lot of relationships where the partner that you had was, a little bit dangerous, not quite, what you were looking for. And now you just want to settle down and just relax. And I'm feeling like this is a very good relationship to start like a family or even start a business. You might even be meeting them, or they might be someone that you know from work. Because I'm feeling like, somebody who's a hard worker, not somebody who's frivolous in any way, shape, or form. And then we've got the Bat Witch. And the Bat Witch is about somebody who can really go out and find what they need. So in other words, this person is not afraid to approach you. This person will not be afraid to admit their desires for you or their interest in you. Though it'll be in a very practical kind of sense or way. It's not going to be, it's not going to be like flamboyant. It's just going to be very practical. But at the same time, when they have something that they want and they need, they go out and they achieve it. They take it. So I feel like this is somebody who you're not going to have to worry. And they might even be very protective of you because you do have, your rune is Angel or Eagles. I can never pronounce it. Sorry, guys. But Agos, is it? Yeah, Agos. And that's usually somebody who's very protective. It means to be protected by the gods. So this person might be somebody who can really give you that stability and shelter that you need in your life, or that you want. But maybe you want a little something exciting. You never know. I don't know. I'm just giving you what I'm seeing here, okay? So let's see. Let's do some more on this. See what's coming up. Like how does this person, or how will this person feel about you when they meet you or when they see you? Like, how do they feel about you? Or how are they going to feel about you right away? So the Knight of Swords. So they might just be like, hey, how you doing? How you doing? You want to hang out? Then we've got the Four of Wands. So you might be meeting this person at a party, or this person might be at a party of some sort. And then you've got the Ten of Swords, and that's letting me know that, maybe you reject them at first. Maybe they feel like you didn't give them the time to really, to really like accept them, because I'm getting here, like they come in quick and fast and they're like, hey, how you doing, with the Knight of Swords. And then we've got the Four of Wands. That means that it's probably at a party, at a gathering of some sort, it could be a graduation, it could be a birthday party, it could be an office party, whatever, just some sort of celebration. It could be at somebody's home. It could be your home too. But I feel like you don't give them what they expected. Maybe a little bit of a rejection. And they feel like, what the heck? Wasn't what I expected for him or her to say. So, let's see. But with the Moonology card, I'm getting the impression that maybe you gotta give a little bit to receive a little bit, or vice versa. So be willing to work things out. Let me see. Will this relationship work out for pile 2? Is this relationship worthy of pile 2? Is it good? Will they be happy? Is this a good idea for pile 2? Oh, the King of Cups. So you will you could definitely find love. The Knight of Cups, not the King. If I said the King, sorry guys. The Knight of Cups. So I feel like this person that you're going to be dating, even though they've got the King of Pentacles, and then we've got the King of Swords and the Knight of Swords. Somebody who's not usually that emotional, but I feel like if you date them, they will become more emotionally available if you give them a chance. And I do feel like with the 8 of Pentacles there, or coins, that you could definitely make this relationship into something amazing. So don't knock it, don't say no to it, at least from what I'm seeing here. But then we've got the Four of Coins. And the Four of Coins is, you're going to be very much like holding on to this relationship, or this relationship, you're going to like, there might be a little bit of possession between you and this person. I'm not sure if they are or you are, but being that they might be an earth sign, or they have a lot of earth in their chart, they might be very possessive of you and who you are to them. So just check that out. Be aware of that. So I don't feel like it's a bad relationship. I just feel like it might be a little bit boring, not as exciting as you may want it to be. But other than that, it feels good. It feels stable, and I would say worthy of your time, at least because it does have a lot of stability. And you might need to get out of that rut of not having stability in a relationship. So if you do want to have something that's long-term, that you could get married, you could have children with this person, if that's what you want, this person might be the right person in the practical, hey, this is a smart relationship kind of a way. So definitely it looks good. Let me see. Let's do an overall. Overall, this is a good choice. Okay, so we've got the Hangman. So for me, that would be, it's not a bad choice, but it's not like the best choice. It's more along the lines of, if you look at it a different way, you'll see that it's good, kind of a thing. Like, it's good if you look at it differently, or if you see it for what it could be, not for what you think it is. Okay? So that is your reading, pile 2. I hope that you enjoyed. If you have any questions, please let me know, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Other than that, much love and blessings. Hello, my little wonderbugs. If you find yourself here, that means that you have chosen pile 3. And pile 3 has labradorite, one of my favorites, if not my favorite crystal of all times. And labradorite is great for connecting spiritually with someone. It's also good for protection, to shield yourself from unwanted things and or people. So, yeah. So let's see what we have for you. And your rune is Need. Your Moonology card is a win-win outcome is forecasted, which is a full moon in Libra. That wants to stay. Let's hope. Your tarot is the Seven of Swords, the Eight of Cups, and the Eight of Swords. And your Good Witch, Bad Witch Oracle deck is the Water Witch. All right, so this is an interesting read here. And the reason I say that is because I feel like maybe the person that you're going to meet is really in desperate need of a relationship or something to really make them forget about their current situation, whatever that may be. And in a sense, it's kind of like a win-win, because I feel like you're also in the same boat because of what we have here for Libra. And you're going to help the person really move forward, especially with the Eight of Cups that we've got here. But we do have the Eight of Swords as well, and the Seven of Swords. So they might not be completely truthful when you meet them, when you start dating them. They might be showing you just a particular side of who they might be or are, and not seeing them for who they really are. Not because they don't trust you or they don't like you or there's a problem with you. More or less, it's a problem with them, and them not thinking that they are either not good enough or they have a predisposed notion of what a relationship is or should be, or they just don't have that kind of confidence with themselves at the current moment. And that's why they really need you here, because of the Rune of Need. It really means you need something. It doesn't mean anything else but I need this. So I'm seeing that maybe they are going to be showing you a side of them that isn't really real at first. I don't feel like this is a constant thing though. I feel like this is something that's going to be at first, which in a lot of relationships that happens, that's kind of normal. But the fact that it's showing me that may be a bit of a red flag for you. So just letting you know. But with the Eight of Cups, it's letting me know that they are also moving on from that past. But they still might have something that they're holding on to, but not a person, but more like a predisposed notion or a predisposed idea of who they are, what they can give you, or they just feel trapped. Maybe they feel trapped in your relationship because they've actually lied to you about who they really are and what they can give you. So just be aware of that. Be concerned. But with Libra there, I would say it's like a balance. Like they want to balance their lives out. They want to balance everything out. And it's kind of like a win-win for them if you date them, if you're with them. So they definitely want to be with you. It's not that they don't. It's just that I don't feel like they're going to be that honest with you, at least at first. But let's see. How do they feel about you when they meet you? How do they feel about you when they meet you? Like, what is their genuine feelings towards you? Queen of Cups. So they think that you're very caring and loving. They want to be with somebody like that. And then we've got the Ten of Pentacles. Stability. So definitely right there, they want some stability. That's probably what it is, that you're going to give them that stability that they need, with at least with their mental lives. And then we've got the Three of Coins, and the Three of Coins is they might feel like you're going to give them that reassurance, or they have that sort of sense of reassurance from you, and they love that, they like that. And with the Queen of Cups, they feel love from you. They feel understanding from you. And that's actually a good thing. So it's not like, I don't feel like they're going to take advantage in a negative sense. I feel like they might hide who they really are, just for then you could actually be in their lives. So just be aware of that. Let's see. Is it a good idea? Is it within, is it a good idea for pile 3 to be in this relationship? Is this a good relationship in the long run? Will this relationship last and be good for pile 3, for the pile 3 people? Will this be a good, solid relationship eventually? Let's see. Okay, so we've got the Two of Cups. So yes, I would say that's definitely a possibility. The Wheel of Fortune. So that means that good luck, good fortune in the relationship. And then we've got the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords, we might be concerned about this a little bit. The Queen of Swords, for me, she's like a truth teller. So, but I don't feel her as somebody who's super negative. So this could be the Libra and just going from, like you do have this lovely romantic connection, you will. Good luck will follow the relationship eventually if you just give it time. But with the Queen of Swords here, she's sort of like a no nonsense kind of person. And I feel like at that point in the relationship, this, because you got a lot of air energy here with the Libra and all the freaking swords and all that jazz here. So for me, that's letting me know that this person is gonna not necessarily open up, but they're, instead of having, the whole Seven of Swords about being lying and deceiving, I feel like they're gonna be straight up forward with you. So this person is definitely gonna have a transformation positively by opening up who they are to you and being straightforward and not lying and not giving you this false sense of who they are to make you happy, to clean up their misgivings or the parts of them that they don't like. So they're going to be very straightforward and, well, straight up and honest with you. So let's see. Overall, is this relationship a good relationship? The Sun, definitely. Yes, this is a good relationship. Maybe not at the beginning, but eventually this relationship will definitely blossom and become better. So I do see this as a positive reading, though at the beginning, I feel like it's going to be a little bit tricky to really get this person to open up to you and to really show their true colors, but they will, and it'll take time. But I don't feel like it's going to take a lot of time, but it will take time. And since you have the Water Witch is all about basically reflecting on who you are and how you are as a person. So I do feel like this person is going to start doing this, your future partner. And it's also about becoming friends and understanding each other. So there's going to be this sort of understanding of a friendship. It's not just sexual or romantic. It's going to be a very strong bond is what it's showing me. And like I said, like this person may not at first be very open emotionally, but with these cards here, and even with the Queen of Swords, it's showing me that they're going to be at least straightforward and honest with you, and they are going to love you. So I don't feel like this, again, I feel that this relationship is a good relationship, but it may not be good at the beginning. Just give it a chance. Let it sort of take hold for that person to really start to love you and grow and open up. Because if not, you're not going to get anywhere, to be honest. Especially if they're an air sign, which from what I'm seeing here, they are, or at least they have air in their chart, and they, that's like their dominant, I guess you could say, personality or dominant element or what have you. Maybe they have it in their Venus sign. Who knows? But from what I'm seeing here, this is a good relationship. This can work. So good luck. Hope that you enjoyed the reading. And if you have any questions, please leave them down in the comment section. Other than that, much love and blessings, guys.